Hey, it's Amber, back with another weekly movie talk, and hopefully it's on time this time. Alright, so first, a little update on my award watching journey. Shit, what have I watched? Let's consult the scrolls. I feel like it's just a bunch of television, but could be wrong. So I actually don't have any updates, so let's just jump right into the new releases. Alright, so I'm actually really excited to talk about one of the new releases this week, only because Patrick and I went to the GIFT Film Festival here in Tampa, and that's the Gasparilla International Film Festival, in case you don't know. And we saw a few movies. The first one was really bad. It's called Boone. But I just realized, going over what the new releases are this week, that one of them is being released limitedly this week. And it's called The Outfit, and it's so good. It's so good. I cannot express enough how good this movie is. And to be honest, it could probably be turned into like a play done on the stage, because it's in one set. It revolves around this tailor shop, aka the Cutter, and I think in like the 50s or 20s, I don't remember, sometime in the olden days. And he's just kind of involved with the local Chicago mob family. Just a bunch of stuff happens. Either way, if it is playing anywhere near you, definitely go see it. It is a great drama with tons of twists. Like, you think the movie has done its last twist, and then there's another one, and you're just like, what the fuck? It was just really good. I can't say anything but great things about it. It was that good. That rambling aside, there are 3 limited releases, counting The Outfit, as well as 2 wide releases, supposedly, this weekend. First, remember how I said in the March new releases video a couple weeks ago how The Unbreakable Kid, I couldn't find a trailer for it to watch? Well, now it's completely disappeared, so it's not opening this weekend anymore. But I mean, that happens. Some movies will be scheduled to come out a certain week and then they just get pushed back, and I'm pretty sure that's what's happening with this one. Aside from that, and aside for the fact that I brought The Outfit up, the 2 other limited releases is a anime, which I refuse to try to say. So just enjoy the poster. I know the poster also says December 24th, but the American release is this weekend, so I wouldn't be surprised if that sneaks into like the top 10. And then the other one is this movie called Alice, which I watched the trailer for a couple weeks ago, which is why I'm not watching it again for any of these other ones. It looks really interesting. This girl's a slave and she escapes the plantation just to realize that it's in the 70s, so you know, slavery's not a thing. Wrap your head around that. Like, she's been on a plantation her whole life, like picking cotton and stuff, and she somehow escapes just to realize, like, civilization. Like, if I remember correctly, she doesn't know how to read and everything. So this movie is pretty much her being empowered and then going back and having revenge. It just looked really interesting. I don't think it'll jump into the top 5, but it might make an appearance in the top 10 for its opening weekend. And then the 2 wide releases, like we went over in the March new release video, is Uma, which is that horror movie with Sandra Oh, and the movie X, which looks like a horror movie that I thought was Texas Chainsaw, but it's not. It's more or less like they're filming a porn video at a old farmhouse that looks like Texas Chainsaw, and just some crazy shit happens. Either way, I don't plan on seeing either one of those, but it is kind of funny that both are horror movies and coming out, so they might make an appearance in the top 10 or 5, because there's no horror movies out right now except for Scream and Studio 666 if you count that, but it's already dropped out of the top 10, so we'll just have to wait and see. Now let's go over the changes for the top 10 for last weekend, which was March 11th through the 13th. We're only saying goodbye to one movie this week from the top 10, which makes me sad, because coming in at number 11 is Cyrano, and after 3 weeks on the charts, that's Adios Amigo. I really need to go see that. But anyways, now on to the actual top 10. Coming in at number 10 was Scream, once again holding it strong at its number 10 spot since it's been there for a couple weeks. At number 9 was Jackass Forever, which was previously at number 7, which means it's probably the next one out of the top 10, and I'm still dragging my feet on seeing it, and I really need to cut that shit out. At number 8 was Sing 2, and was previously at number 6. At number 7, and one of 2 of this week's surprise numbers appearances is, I'm not going to try to say this because, as you guys know, I can't pronounce for shit. So enjoy this poster to help you see what this movie is called. For its opening weekend, it made it all the way to number 7. That's pretty impressive. And at number 6 is Death on the Nile, which was previously at number 5. Let's go find out how the top 5 turned out. Oh hey, if you're having fun today, make sure to like and share this video with other movie fans you may know of. And don't forget to subscribe and tap that bell so you don't miss out on any other upcoming videos. Like, I still haven't posted a birthday video yet, so that should be coming soon, right? Or am I gonna be late again? Who knows? Life's crazy. Back to me. Before we jump into the top 5, let's go over last week's predictions for last weekend, which was March 11th through the 13th. If you remember, I pretty much predicted that I didn't think anything was going to change about the top 5. So with that said, I thought Death on the Nile was going to be number 5, Spider-Man No Way Home was going to be number 4, Dog was going to be number 3, Uncharted was going to be number 2, and The Batman was going to be, again, at number 1. So let's see how good or bad I did in that top 5. Alright, main event, top 5 for the weekend of March 11th through the 13th. At number 5 was Spider-Man No Way Home, making $4 million and was previously at number 4. At number 4 was Dog, making $5 million last weekend and was previously at number 3. At number 3 is the second surprise of this week's numbers. Coming in number 3 was BTS Permission to Dance on Stage Seoul live taping, which was only for March 12th, which is Saturday. And it made $6 million for just one day. That's crazy. But it just proves that, you know, fandoms are pretty strong if they're big enough. At number 2 was Uncharted, making $9 million and was previously at number 2 as well. And at number 1, returning to number 1, because he's not going to go anywhere for a while, is The Batman, making $66 million in its second weekend on the charts. How well did you do with your predictions? I only got 2 right, as you can see, but it's only because of that BTS messing up my flow. Otherwise, I would have got them all right. Now on for the predictions for this coming weekend, which is March 18th through the 20th. I feel like the top 5 is going to go back to normal, especially since that BTS viewing was only for March 12th, so that'll completely disappear from the 5, which will make what I just said true, where it goes back to normal with at number 5 being Death on the Nile, Spider-Man No Way Home at number 4, Dog at number 3, Uncharted at number 2, and The Batman at number 1. The only thing I could see happening is, since you have Uma and X coming out and they're both horror movies, I could see either one of them jumping maybe into the 5th spot, or like I said earlier, at least the top 10, but there is a possibility that one or both Uma and X could pop into the top 5. If not, again, I think they'll at least get into the top 10. What do you think is going to happen this weekend? Let me know down in the comments. And when I remember to, I'll put my predictions in the comments as well so that we can compare to see who gets more right the next week. So that's a wrap for this week's movie talk. Again, if you had fun today, make sure to let me know down below. And until next time, tell your mother I said hello. Oh, another thing. So we're close to 200 subscribers. I'm thinking of maybe doing like a giveaway once we hit 200 subscribers. Maybe like some digital codes to some movies or something. So be on the lookout for that. Just, you know, just a little something something to say how thankful I am for you guys sticking around and listening to me ramble about movies. And hopefully I'll come up with better ideas later down the line when we hit other subscriber milestones, because that would be exciting and I want to give back to you guys. So thank you in advance. We're so close to 200 and I'm excited.